Hey you guys, so today I've decided I'm going to teach you guys how to do a technique that will help with your walking and your running gait. So just a little background, and for those of you, many people do understand this, but walking is a very important part of human survival. You can go throughout your life not walking and still survive, but it's not going to be a very rewarding life. But running is a locomotive motion that was an important part of human survival since from the beginning, from the earlier ages and the earlier ancient times. Running was meant for human beings to be able to run away from danger and to hunt. Nowadays, it's very easy to go throughout life without running at all. If people are needing to run now for survival, it's usually to get away from danger. It's very rare that people nowadays need running to hunt their food. However, running is something that is necessary for a more fulfilling life in general. Do you want to live your life as a couch potato or somebody who doesn't have much activity, or do you want to live a fulfilling life? It's your choice. And again, the definition of a fulfilling life is different for everybody. I know this, not going to get into that. But in general, one should understand that, human biomechanics and locomotive motions, such as walking or running, are really important for us to master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to do a drill. It's called unilateral stance position. So how do you get into that? You're going to step with one foot forward. I'm going to adjust this camera real quick so it looks a little better. Okay, so you're going to step with one foot forward. You're going to go ahead with that foot forward. You're going to tilt it inwards just a little bit, so not too much, and you don't want it out at all. You want to tilt it inward just a little bit, okay? So you're going to tilt it inwards, and you're going to make sure that your knee is going to trace the outside edge of your front foot. Make sure that your inner ankle bones are high off the ground. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to place a link in the comments that will send you guys to a video that I explain how to exercise that motion. So you're going to make sure that your inner ankle bones are high off the ground. Make sure that your knee is tracing the outside edge of your foot. Don't let it cave in, so outside edge. And you're going to make sure that your back foot, and this is going to feel a little goofy, but your back heel needs to stick outwards that way, okay? So you want to make sure that you have weight on your last two metatarsals, and you want to make sure that your toes and knee are going towards the front foot. So you're in this position. You're going to make sure, as you're doing that, you're going to try to crush a box, an invisible box between your feet, and while you're there, you're going to go ahead and curl your hips under you. Squeeze your glutes, core tight, rib cage tucked in. So rib cage in line with your hips. So don't stick it out, in line with your hips. You're going to make sure that the front arm is pulling back. So take that shoulder and push it back. And then the opposite arm is going to swing forward. So push that shoulder forward. And from there, you're crushing that box. You're making sure your knee is tracing the outside edge of your foot. Breathe through the chest. And make sure that every breath you take is expanding the rib cage, and then every inhale is decreasing the rib cage. So you should breathe with your rib cage going like, and then when you exhale, it goes in. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale with your rib cage. So then, you're going to go ahead and you're going to practice that. Do about, I'd say like probably around 30 seconds or, 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure your obliques are activated and your traps are activated too. And then after you're done with that, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna switch. Make sure you're balancing, and go ahead and try that. Let me know how you feel about that exercise. Let me know if you have any questions. You can either comment or message me. And yeah, thank you for watching my video.